Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. This week is kind of meh. This painting is kind of nah. I think the painting's dope, but I'll get into that end of the video. Sorry, it's been a minute. I ain't gonna hold you guys up anymore. Let's get right into the video. I kind of hate how this painting came out. I know hate is really a strong word, but I don't know, I really wanted something more from this. It's weird because I honestly don't think it's a bad painting, but more on that later. I think it's best to start in the beginning phases of its conception. It was kind of like the day when I decided to do the guy on the bike painting with the samurai mask. I felt the idea of a man and a woman just floating through the clouds would make such a cool freaking painting. I just saw it in my head hanging in our basement with all the other blue base paintings. I also had visions of how cool it would be to see two of my characters in one painting. I was super excited to mix different kinds of blues and greens together. I couldn't wait to mix those blues with the skin tones and gold accents. I also knew in the beginning I wanted to do something special with the wood corner pieces I've been putting in a lot of my art pieces as of late. I also knew I wanted to do something special with the sky and have my patterns somehow incorporated. I rushed into this process with a vague idea and didn't really take much time to prepare, which will probably end up biting me in the ass a little bit later, but I found my references or created my references and just threw everything in Photoshop and mishmashed it all up and transferred some of those loose lines onto the canvas. You'll see a whole lot of experimentation throughout the process of this thing, probably because of a little bit of a lack of preparation, but that's neither here nor there. I honestly was just having the time of my life, especially during the beginning parts, because I was just gung-ho and just getting at it, just going. I may sound like I'm on a struggle bus throughout this next part you're about to hear and on the next part, but it isn't until the last part that you're gonna really see how I really felt about this thing. But just know in this part right here, I am happy as F and just getting it in right here. All right, let's see. All right, so here's the deal. I'm like kind of loving where we're at right here, but I don't know, dude. His face is all effed up. Like, I don't know what happened. I think I was just moving too quick or something like that. I feel like she looks cool, but also too, I'm hating the effing background. Like, it turned out so sweet in this other painting that I did, and that was a mistake. So I tried to redo it here and it is just not working out. Also the background too, I thought that it would be cool to have a different shade of blue in this part and in this part, but I don't know, it was looking kind of whack. So I think I need to redo the background, also redo his glasses that fits the little bit more like greenish color inside of the blue and whatnot. But yeah, I'm super happy where she's at. I feel like the hand too, I'm a little bit worried about the hand because the way the photo, like my reference is taken, the hand comes out, so it does look bigger, but with his hand looking so small and her hand coming out looking bigger, I'm just worried that it's gonna look weird. So I'm thinking about making a hand smaller, not this small, but I'm thinking about making a hand smaller as well. But yeah, I'm loving the way she's coming out. I was a little bit worried about when I was working on her though, because I was worried because it's like, is she smiling or is she screaming? You know, you couldn't really, I don't know. Part of that it started to look like she was like scared, but no, they just flying through the sky, you know what I'm saying? Just being cool and shit. But I need to fix his face. That's the moral story. I need to fix his face. Fix your face. All right, editing check here. I want to take a little bit of a break. Like, you go into this shit and just look like blah, blah, blah. Let me just talk at you and shit. Y'all, I just want to just talk at y'all and shit. Like, let's get to know Chuck Lee, all right? Yeah, so I just got one of my favorite things is whiskey. So I just got me some more whiskeys. Check this one out. Yo, that Basil Hayden dark rye be slapping. Just malted rye too. I never had it before. I had some last night. Oh my lord. Jameson's always in my go-to. Trying this triple right here. That's a new one. Woodford Reserve, of course, but Penelope. Oof, Penelope Bourbon Whiskey is my jammy jam. Jammiest of all jams. This one's really good. They make another one called Weed It that's really good too. And then that's just the regular one right there. Oh my God, I love me some whiskey. Ooh, don't look at that painting. That's some new. That is some new. Oh my God, I can't believe I showed y'all that shit. Yeah. Yo, but we good out here. Y'all want to see what Samuel L. Jackson painting went? Check this shit out. Boom. That boy lives right here. And I love going down my little steps every day to go see it. I see this boy, I'm up there like, yeah, Samuel Jackson, motherfucker. It's the way I talk. Yeah. All right. Maybe that was enough. Maybe I shouldn't do shit like this. But I don't know. I just wanted to kick it with y'all, kind of break up the video a little bit. So yeah, here we go. Let's get right back into this painting that I fucking hate. All right, right now, I'm really happy with the way that it's coming out. I think that there needs to be more dark over here. That's why I kind of went in just a minute ago with making his pants a little bit darker, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough. I still wanna do some like patterns or something to make the shirt more interesting. Also, I kind of wanna make her dress a little more interesting. And also too, like the hair just looks weird over here, but I'm happy with what I did with making the whole background a little bit more like cohesive and a little bit more like together and whatnot. Redid the glasses and all of that stuff. I still feel like I need to work on the face a little bit more though. The face, his face, I'm like loving her whole, like I think she's doing like really great. Other than her legs right here, I think that this looks weird. At first I was gonna make some like little shoes coming out of here, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back on that idea. And then also too, it kind of looks weird over her little no part. So I think I'm gonna make like a little slit down here to make it so you can kind of tell that the dress goes all the way down and you can like see all the way through and it's just like legs and stuff. Cause we ain't that kind of channel, y'all. No, I ain't catering to y'all pervs, man. Fuck out of here, dog. But yeah, as I'm painting this, I'm coming up with all types of stories in my head of what this could be. I was playing around with the idea of like, you know, just saying like, once upon a time there was a blind man who could see in his dreams and act like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like she's someone that comes through in his dreams and they like, you know, fly around together. I want to put more yellow and gold into it, but again, I really want to add more blue and make it a little bit more like cohesive. That's what I'm saying. Something, I don't know what I could do to make this more dark-ish, like blue over here, but I don't know. It's gonna look a little bit different anyway. Once I put on my little border pieces that you guys know that I love to put on all of my pieces. I don't know can you see it over here? So yeah, each of these border pieces are gonna be on here. And I think I'm gonna do these in gold as well, so we'll see though, but super happy. Throughout the rest of this, I think we're gonna go ahead and finish this thing on up. So yeah, I'll check back in with you at the end, I guess. All right, so what I really don't like about this painting, I think it was mostly the composition, the monochromatic nature of it. I think the clothing was kind of off. I really didn't like how the clothing came out. And it was really a shame because I had so much high hopes for this painting. And I don't think that the execution was really far off, but maybe I'm just holding myself to a higher standard now. And this was the last painting that I did in a straight up gauntlet of painting. Like I knocked out like 4 paintings back to back, just going. And I also approached this like I could do no wrong. Like it's just gonna be dope. The last paintings before it were like super sick. I was really happy with them. And you know, I kind of just went into this, and even though I had somewhat of flow state throughout certain parts of this, I don't know, it just didn't, the end product just isn't where I wanted it to be. This part that you're watching right now is over the course of the length of everything before. Like I kept on making minor adjustments, sitting back and looking and be like, and I don't know, at the end of the day, I don't think this painting is bad, but I just really just don't like it. I thought the idea sounded so cool in my head. They're flying through the clouds and the dream state, and even making up the different like stories in my head, what this painting could be about, and it didn't work out in the end. But it taught me that you can have the idea, and the idea can be great in your head, and you can also execute it decently, but still it not be like something that you're happy with. And I needed to experience this. Every single painting that I do is a whole grandiose thing and whatnot, and it doesn't have to be. I can push this to the side and be like, oh well. Also too, it'll be nice because I'll be able to sell it at a reasonable price. Most of the time when I finish a painting, I'm all like, yo, I love this painting, so it's gonna cost you about $1 billion. Not with this one, I'm just up to like, if anybody ever wants this painting, I'm up to like, yo, I'll be reasonable as fuck about prices and whatnot. But yeah, some people will like it, and you know, the people that have seen it have given me nothing but, you know, praise on it, but just wasn't for me, and that's okay. And it also taught me to take more time. I came up with the concept and I thought the concept was really sweet. I went and created references and kind of like stitched them all together. Keeping all transparency, I created some AI reference photos for it. I can show you right here. So it wasn't like AI art, it was like AI, like real images and whatnot. Please don't come for me, but you know, I'm on the fence with like AI and using it in art. I don't want to use AI for like actual art stuff, and I'm still gonna be painting and drawing my own stuff. Anyway, I ain't gotta explain myself. Y'all ride with me, that ride with me, that ride with me, that ride with me. So it's all good. But you know, it wasn't good. Maybe that is an eye opener to start taking my own photos or continue using my photos for my references and whatnot. But I need to spend more time on the concept and the idea. You watch artists like Kev and like how much time he puts into like 100,000 different sketches before he actually works on the main thing, you know, is definitely awe-inspiring, and probably did add to some of what I didn't like this painting, but that's neither here nor there. We're still happy with the lessons that we learned, and we're still, you know, we're still somewhat happy that we spent time on this painting, because every time you pick up a brush is practice in a way, and every failure is a way to not fail again and something to learn from. And I think that those are the biggest takeaways from this. Spend more time with prep and understand that everyone isn't gonna be a hit, right? So that's what I took away from this. I do appreciate you coming by, even if it is to look at a failure, and even if it is after 1 billion years. All right, let's get it. Yo, thank you so much for coming out for another video. Yo, I really appreciate you guys coming out and sticking around. I've been getting lots of like new subscribers, even though I haven't posted anything in over 2 months. Yo, what up, new subscribers? I'm still alive, I'm still doing it. And for all my OG subscribers, yo, what up? We back, yo. Got a lot done, and I ain't gonna promise you anything anytime soon, because I'm still trying to get off of my lazy ass and get back into the groove of things. But you know, bear with me. I love y'all, and I love art, and I love creating art and sharing it with you guys. Yo, peace, love, and I will catch you in the next time for some more sweet shit.